Right, long story short, I checked in yesterday afternoon when I arrived, and it turned out I realised around about 6:30 last night I've been given the wrong type of room. I've been given a economy room rather than the standard sea view room, which is one I booked. So I've been down to reception, well first of all last night, to talk about it, and they said I'll come back after 7 o'clock last night, which I did when the next manager was on duty. Went down about 7:20. They said that, oh, you need to come back tomorrow after 10. I was like, right, why wasn't I told earlier on that evening to come back at 10 the next day rather than back down at 7 last night? But by the way, but I have actually been given a new room now. This is not it, this is still the economy room, but I just thought I'd show you around this room before I move into my new room. But yeah, this is on the top floor, floor 7, room 470, and there's the entrance door there as you saw me come in. I'll show you the bathroom first, which is, well, as you can see, quite dated. You do get complimentary body lotion, shower cap soaps as well. A bath with a shower. I did find the shower to be quite tame with regards to water flow, so I wouldn't recommend that. And the bath, even for me at 5'5", was too small. Even I struggled to have a bath in that. But it's clean. I can't fault the cleanliness in here. It is clean. So mirror, two cups there, one that doesn't fit properly, and a nice wide sink. The toilet, I've noticed with the toilet, you flush it, you can see anything, but it just keeps flushing. You've got to pull the handle out for it to stop, which isn't a great feature, but I'll let them know that in reception when I swap my room keys over. Turn the light off. Noisy fan. It's a bit dark in here. I haven't got the lights on. On this wall here you've got a heater control panel, which also does, I don't think it's air con, but it tries to cool the room. You've got a heating function as well. You've got a temperature switch there. A rather small television, which works when it wants to. The remote isn't great. And then here you've got a large sliding wardrobe. Again, very dated. Got a nice new safe in there though, which is fairly easy to operate. You've got a lot of storage space there from top to bottom. And then on this side you've got, I mean these wardrobe doors aren't great operating in early hours of the morning or late at night when people are in bed. They are quite noisy. But you've got quite sufficient hanging space there with the luggage table. You've got a few coat hangers as well. More storage at the top. Bedside light, bedside phone, dodgy remote control for the TV, and 2 storage drawers to the side. You've got storage under the bed for your case if you want to. Rubbish bin down there. Everyone knows what a rubbish bin's for. Got a ceiling fan up there, which does work. I just switched that on by mistake last night. Another 2 drawers next to this side of the bed, and a couple of light switches. I have noticed that there's no plug socket by the side of the bed, which is frustrating because the only one is over there. But that's by the by. Table, 2 chairs, one over there as well. And you've got a fold out ironing board and iron there. Another fairly substantial mirror. And over here you've got a hairdryer. Not that I need to worry about that. 2 sockets, one continental, one UK. I tried the UK one, that works fine. We've got a storage drawer there underneath the workstation, and here we've got another area here for storage on top. And you've got a drinks tray under there with a kettle. Not used any of that. Got the camera caught in the curtain. The camera caught in the curtain. Now I've got the curtain caught in the drawer. Get your English right. Under here you've got a rather dated fridge. It's not particularly cold either. but you've got a fridge, which, as you can see, you might have to move out a bit. You've got a curtain, blackout curtain, you've got a net curtain, which I've pushed all the way back because I'm not bothered about having curtains on the 4th floor. No one's been looking at me. It was quite nice to have the light coming in this morning. And you've got a balcony door here. You've got a locking function there. That's unlocked. That's locked. And if you've got little ones as well, you've got a little what's that? I don't know what you call that, but anyway, it's a child safety latch. And out on the balcony, you've got 2 chairs, a table, and an ashtray, if that's your thing. But the view is pretty spectacular. Even though on a miserable day like today, you've still got a nice view of the sea. You've got the ferry port over there. Yeah, it's just starting to drizzle a little bit now, and I was going to go for a walk along to the ferry terminal to see what that was like, and I probably will do in a bit, but so I'll get these rooms changed over first. But like I say, this is room 470 at the Paradise Bay. Can't fault the cleanliness. Cleanliness is great, but it's just a bit dated for me, this room, and it's also not the room that I booked and paid for, so reception, I'll sort it out for me. I'm going to be moving to a new room shortly, so I'll show you that one as well. And if by magic, I'm now in my new room, and this is room number 328 on the 3rd floor, and wow, what a difference. What a difference. Door, same as any hotel door. Start off with a bathroom, and as you can see, this is a lot more substantial. Bigger bath, happy days. We'll see what the shower's like, but it looks like it's the same design, same type. Toilet, sink, which I think is bigger than the previous one. Quite a substantial mirror. You've got a shaving mirror there. Shaving sockets. Let's try the flush. Excellent. Got a window there, not sure where it goes to, if anything. But it's frosted, so it's all good. Yeah, that's the bathroom. Now back into the corridor. Turn that light off. You've got a sliding wardrobe again, which is a lot bigger than the previous one. I thought the other one was big, but again you've got storage at the top and towards the bottom with a fairly large safe. You've got hanging space and a shelf at the top there. Storage down the bottom. I won't bother opening the other door, but you get the idea, you get the picture. But we've gone from a cupboard to a ballroom. Look at the size of this. Now this is just a standard sea view room, just to give you a bit of perspective. I was in the economy room before, but this is a standard sea view. But look at the size comparison. It is huge. Different brand of television, but still not a massive one. We'll try that a bit later on. Mirror, hairdryer, plug socket, continental socket, fold out ironing board and iron. Over here you've got the large double bed. Again, I can't see any sockets by the side of the bed though, but we'll live with that. But the room decor is a lot nicer in here. I assume that's the fan. Yep, that's the fan. I say it's a large double bed, which I assume by the looks of it will convert into 2 singles if required. Over here you've got 2 comfy chairs, a table. These chairs look a lot more comfy than the ones I had in the other room. You've got a door here which I don't know where it goes to, and I'm not going to find out. Complimentary water and cups. So you've got an area to put your luggage on to unload. Looks like a nicer fridge. Yeah, more modern. Is it cold? No, not really. I'll adjust the temperature on that later. Another plug socket there. Excuse the mess, I've literally just walked in, dumped everything off and started filming for you guys before I make it into a more lived in condition. Large curtains here, as you can see. No net curtains, but I don't care. Large window. And here's the balcony. It's a bit stiff, it could do some WD-40 on there or something, but look at the size of this balcony compared to the other one I was in. Absolutely huge. Similar view at the main road and the ferry port over there that goes across to Gozo, which looks a bit misty. I don't know if that's mist or drizzle over there. But yeah, this is room 328. Very thankful for the staff for moving me, even though to be fair it was their mistake in the first place. I got the wrong room, but they did accommodate me, which was great. So yeah, I can't complain really. Right, so yeah, that's the revised room tour, and I'll catch you all a bit later on.